Just need to get all the de nouveau loaded on up there. There we go. I'm back, everybody. I got boba. They unfortunately did not seem to. It's like a 50-50 shot. If I order it through DoorDash, I'll always write in like, "Hey, less sugar, almost no sugar. Just breathe some sugar on it, and we're good." And sometimes they read that, sometimes they don't. Not a big deal. I'm still a red-blooded American male. I still like my sugar. Just kind of prefer a little less of it. But like 50 to 100 calories of sugar isn't gonna wreck my body. Doom. I'm debating moving the gun to the right, because you actually see way less gun animation when it's in the middle, and I kind of like the gun animations, so I think I'll do that for a couple runs and see how it feels. They haven't taken de nouveau out yet. They just said they're going to take it out in the next update, so it still has de nouveau. Now, let me pose a theory to all y'all. Because I need to check the audio levels badly. Let's run a fun game plan. Let's say that was Chrome Remote Desktop, not porn. Let's just throw out a wild hypothetical that people are mad about de nouveau for perhaps, let's say, potentially fleeting reasons. Again, we're running a game plan here. Now imagine you're Bethesda, and because people are mad, you take them at their word. We know you would never be mad for a transient reason. Okay, we'll spend the time, we'll take de nouveau out, and we'll find another way to cheat protect the game. But maybe just a month or a week goes by, and people kind of get over it, or they don't mind anymore, but you still got to put in all the work. You got to put in all that work. And then you put out your fresh, fancy de nouveau-less update, and your player count doesn't change at all. How do you Oh, it's already gone? Wait, what? Oh, sorry. You're referring to something else. Man, all that work for people that already paid for your game. Yeah. Not only all that work for people that already paid for your game, but people who would be playing it or not playing it regardless. So I don't know. Just a game plan. I like to put myself in Marty Stratton's shoes and be like, he made that call to give people what they say they wanted. We all get to ignore the cost of that. We don't have to pay that. I don't have to be him sweating bullets while he's trying to justify to everyone that works at id why they don't have a bonus this year. Big hypothetical. I'm sure it's not like that. Actually, the audio levels look big already. That's me being a little apocalyptic. I don't think it would cost anywhere near as much. But, everything adds up. So, isn't that a good thing, though? They listened and did what people wanted without money motivating them. So, Bill, that being good, that's a good thing in, movies and books. Yeah, we're gonna do what's right. But I feel in that situation, there are multiple people, and there's multiple kinds of right to being done in varying degrees. So all I'm implying with this thought exercise, this is it. Yeah, PR crisis motivated them. Same thing, right? Dude, I don't know that splitting hairs matters at that point. And even beyond that, my point is that there's still a business cost associated with it, and id Software, or it's Marty Stratton said they're willing to pay that cost. I just wonder what would happen if they didn't have to pay that cost. Does that engineering work mean that there's going to be less content in the next patch? Nothing comes for free. Nothing comes for free. So it's just someone's got to make that call, and sometimes I wonder what was the cost, because we never know what it is. So that's mostly just me trying to imagine what that looks like. I was trying to move the gun. That's why I'm here. And then I was like, oh, I need to check. Yeah, I remember now. All right. I also saw somebody was using a dot crosshair. I'll try it. I'll mix it up. Sometimes the gun sight does have important information. Like with sticky grenades, how many you have left? I'll try. Oh yeah, no. Corey is inside. Our core is inside? Yeah, no, I knew you weren't getting on my case.
Against all the...
I think we were making the same distinction in a weird way. Sorry. It pauses. I'm still trying to make sure the audio's not blown out.
all the wickedness that mankind can produce, we will send unto them. Only you.
I mean, Novik is about as loud as it gets.
And tear.
Until it is done. I will, King. My king.
Done.
And that means, well, hold up. Wait, hold up. If my gun's on the right, then I don't need to be down in the middle. We had our fun. I never used dot sight.
I've located the pre-signal.
Reckon you'll get past cultist base? If I do, I'll be very happy. I'm not gonna put chips down on it. I'm not that confident in it. I've only gotten to cultist base a few times. So, it's interesting. It is just about, like... It's like you have to play at a certain... Oh, you have to get the chainsaw right. You have to play at a certain sustainable level. And then beyond that, there's also just the risk you might just get murdered. Like, you might just get snapped. So, it's an interesting prospect to try and, like, evaluate what might happen. Think she'll reach 100 deaths? I think so. Ooh, my throat just got really scratchy. Slept 40 minutes in the last 40 hours. Oh, had an exam that ended 12 set. Is it? Can you say set? 12 set? I don't know. Worked for 24 hours straight and slept 40 minutes yesterday. Haven't been able to fall asleep yet, and I'm not tired. Rip me. It'll come. If you're done with shit, don't stress about falling to sleep. That's like an actual thing that will keep you awake. You have this is coming from a pretty dated like article, but I do remember reading about it. How like if you're stressed about sleep, well, the game seems a little choppier than usual. I might need to tab out and see what's going on here. If you're stressed about sleeping, yeah, this is weird. It's like dropping frames like crazy. I'll just clear this room real quick. You should do something that lets your brain drift, like read a magazine, watch a movie, sitting in bed awake. If you're not falling asleep, you're not going to if you keep sitting there. If you're not actively falling asleep in bed, get out and do something else. Don't lay there stressing. Yes, exactly, Colvrek. You can actually get yourself into this weird frame of mind where you just won't start the process to begin sleeping. Loaded the textures of the upgrade station kind of slow too, didn't it? Yeah, doesn't look like I have a whole lot going on. Hold on a second. Yeah, Denuvo. Denuvo got it! Damn it, Denuvo. There's only so much I can do while the game is running. I can kill this. Sorry, I tend to say kill when I talk about closing programs. I realize that might... Oh, oops. Well, okay. In my warpath of shutting down any program on my computer, I closed Steam, so it's gone now. That's fine. I'll just go through and root out all my processes. Yes, kill is like the official term for closing a program, or at least it was the Unix command. So that's kind of why I say that. It only now occurred to me that might sound weird, or that like I'm like, yeah, kill everything. I imagine I'm like shooting all of my applications as I close them down and return their resources to this beautiful computer that has served me so well. End process. Yeah. I guess that's the way that Windows says it. Or here. What is their actual... Let's see. Their actual wording. End task. Okay, that's weird. Because, yeah, tasks and services are different things in Windows. I think. Or was her kill for closing programs? Yeah, it's... My understanding is it's the official terminology. When a bunch of, California dorks got together and started naming all this stuff. Eviscerate applications. Oh, I realized I should use the Doom overlay because it's got the kill counter on it. Urine? Thank you mightily for the $1. Have you played Xanima? I have. There was a gentleman who recommended it who actually, had really good taste and haven't seen around lately. Hope he's doing okay. But recommended it. I played it for about, I want to say an hour, and I loved it. I need to get back to it. It's such a cool idea for a game. That's like exactly the kind of game. It reminds me so much of like the CRPGs from the early 90s. So urine was a tip, so it's not going to show up in chat. I mean, changing the crosshair didn't do it, right? Huh. Ah, weird. Alright. Seems better. Yeah, does it?
The first Hell Priest has been terminated.
Yeah, maybe.
The demonic consumption of Earth has been reduced by
Ah, thank you, Turbo Z.
10%.
Welcome. We getting sleepy chat? I think trying to. Some people are trying to.
2 Hell Priests remaining.
Clack. I don't know. Something just feels a little weird right now. I don't know what it is. I think I know what it is. I think I changed the VSync setting in my drivers. I think it's usually on fast, and it's on right now. That might have something to do with it. It might be just like a fraction more lag. No, it's dropping. Yeah, that's acting a little weird. Whatever. I'll just beat it anyway. What if I just beat the game anyway? It doesn't matter. I don't need all the frames. Who cares? Oh, Burnout Paradise remastered it on Steam, but you need Origin to run it. I mean, this is welcome to this dystopian future where like publishers now see a reason to put their games on multiple platforms, but it's so they can encourage you to go to their platform. 2 layers of DRM, sick. That is kind of what it is, isn't it? Yeah. There was one game once where like Steam had to run Uplay. You would hope in those circumstances that like they could just extract the software DRM management aspect of it into like a thin client and just run that in the background from Steam. I guess that's what Rockstar does. They have Rockstar game client services that are independent from their client and their storefront. So that's kind of good, I guess. Although I've certainly had my fair share of uninstalling and reinstalling Rockstar Game Services or Rockstar Game Club. I wonder what the business plan for building those services out was. I guess GTA Online is really how it culminated.
Behold the fruits of our labor.
Rainbow Six Siege launches Uplay if you run it through Steam? Ah, okay. Watched one of those Doom 100% Ultra Nightmare runs last night. The thing that stuck out to me is that the runner never missed his shot. He had the room choreographed down to having Doom guy facing position before an enemy unit spawned in. Yeah, that sounds like the level of precision you would need to manage this game. Why did that just blow up without... Interesting. Alright, so if I'm gonna play it this way, I'm absolutely 100% must chainsaw one of the zombies in the tunnel before going to that other arachnotron. But I think with full auto, especially being in a narrow hallway, it should be fine. Can't imagine that messing up. I don't know, it's... Nitro, concerns about like DRM layers siphoning performance, I feel like they're just not as substantial anymore. This is a bit of a simplification, but DRM is mostly CPU checks, and not very many games. All right, Kathon, I was ignoring you for a reason. No, you're still not welcome to chat here. I'll drive the point home. I have to rough math it. I'm not sure how long that is, but alright. You don't get to just write letters and fix shit, dude. You acted like whatever. I'll write back later. Yeah, I get the never missing a shot thing. What did he do? Oh, Urine, were you the one who donated? So, this is an interesting problem that I've suddenly found myself in that I never really considered before. Okay, well thank you for the tip. And yeah, I'll probably be streaming more Xanima pretty soon here. Here's an interesting scenario. And I can come up with some ideas, but I want to pass this around to you guys and see what you think about this, because this is not something that I ever considered. It's an emergent problem, and I feel like it's kind of interesting to think about in terms of its emotional complexity. So let's I'm trying to think of how to frame this. So let's say that yeah, too many e-girls hitting on you. No, I know how to deal with that. That's not a concern, really. Welcome to my everyday. You know, you get used to it. But the issue is more like, what happens when somebody, like, you need to say something corrective or, yeah, calling it out. So the cool sounding. I'm glad that you're. I'm glad that you're at that level of understanding. So okay. So let's say it's a group setting. Oh, you're specifically on Twitch and even.
It's a necessary step.
Here, I'll hit his gun and then auto him. Let's say you got to call someone out. How do you do that without drawing everyone else's attention to it? There's like something you need to address. It might be a little spicy and dramatic or whatever. But like, maybe you don't say names. Maybe you just like handle it in whispers. I guess the real answer is probably let mods do it for you. I'm just curious, how do you like? I think it might actually be impossible. Yeah, kind of like a heckler. But then that becomes a bit like, then it's the whole audience. What I want to, yeah, like Jose Buffalo. Let's say you're a comedian and there is a heckler, and you just want the heckler to go away, but you don't want to elevate them by calling them out or draw everyone's attention to them. Ask your following to not brigade. Yeah, I feel like at a certain audience size, that's not going to work. Like, someone's going to do it, ignore them, well then they might continue doing a thing you don't want happening. Like, they might be changing the texture of the room or the conversation. First time, general statement. Second time, whisper, private correction. Third time, get them out. Seems welcome. It seems okay. I guess the thing I want to avoid, and the thing I see happen a lot, is that when someone feels ganged up on, the odds are very low that they're going to like take anything positive away from the experience. They'll just get defensive, and that's not very constructive. And I've also seen like people antagonize people, and at that point, and make them feel more awkward, and it's like, that's bad too. So I'm confident that I can like navigate those situations when it's one-on-one. But then when you have to like not only talk to that member but also like try and make sure that the reactions go over smooth, I don't know, man. It's that's a whole pickle that I had never thought about. Cause I kind of like moderating myself because I like being involved with chat and seeing what people are doing, and stuff like that. But oh boy, whoa! I never realized until just recently that that is an interesting drawback. I think he backs up when he's about to do the stupid grenade boys. Change the subject from reactions other than your own. Oh, there you are. Oh. Wouldn't it also be good to notify the audience if someone's bad? Oh, so that's the thing. I want to get away from that notion, though. I don't want to brand somebody and have everyone yell at them. I just want to correct... I want to correct or adjust behavior in a subtle way, I guess. Yeah, well, that's the opposite of what I want. I don't want to, like... If someone does one bad thing one time, I don't want them to be, like, a bad person forever. No. Well, Linzer, so that's the thing, like, it's not necessarily that you missed anything, but it's the fact that you came in and asked if you missed something is what I'm kind of trying to figure out. Yeah, you have to do it privately, I guess. I guess so, yeah. Let's just... Oh, did the balls not bounce? Sometimes you just can't control Twitch chat. Yeah, I guess you're right. I guess you're right. You are right. Oh, crap. Okay, I'm feeling pretty good about auto load or whatever this mod is called. I trust your audience at some point to be somewhat self moderating, and if someone is trying to actively undermine that, they need to go. Understood. Understood. Okay, that's not what was happening in this situation. I want to be clear about that. This was more like previous negativity necessitating a pretty lengthy timeout. But that, you know, the second you hear that, you're like, well, what was the negativity? What happened? Where is it? I'll summarize it just for the sake, because I'd be curious too. I get it. Just for the sake of the curious. There was just someone who was going off a little bit on social media in a pretty obvious and aggravating way. And kind of was tired of it. So... Individual came back in with an apology, but like, I'm not sure I buy it. In fact, I'm pretty sure I don't. And then started talking, and I'm like, hold on, no, we're not there yet. No. So that's one of those things of like, oh shit, fuck. Ow! Oh, I have a grenade launcher. Oop. I have to not miss though. Oh, no worries, Nick. No. Hot takes can be as hot as you want. Well, maybe there's a limit to that too, but I appreciate that though. I appreciate that. I like to think that I can handle a bit of internet sauce. It's just in particular right now. Maybe I'm a little more raw. Definitely endurance has gone pretty far down. Endurance gun is back on the right. Yeah, you can see more of it. The gun models are really cool, and their firing animations are really cool, and you can't really see a lot of them when they're in the middle like that. Raw punk. I like what you're saying there. Keep a pleasant tone, stick to your chat rules. Yeah, no, I'm on board with all that. It's it's more like calling audibles about moderating without drawing attention to it, I guess, is the really short version. Oh, that's right, that's not one. Oh, Nick, totally cool. I didn't really notice that much. That's okay. Believe me, I've been there. I'm not saying this was. Oh! Oh, I still don't have shotgun shells. Oh, I'm gonna die. Ow! That's supposed to be more than that. That feels weird. He chomped me in the back and I didn't die. Ow. Weird. Alright, actually chainsaw. Try to listen, keep their nose on their own faces when it doesn't pertain to them. Yeah, but as much as I agree with that, I am also a little more realistic and like, come, you know, it's chat, it's the internet, it's Twitch. I think it's understanding. I think it requires also a bit of understanding sometimes that like people are still going to be people. Yeah, we can move on. I was just curious about the hypothetical aspect of it. I'm popping some demon guts though. Actually, I like this dot sight a lot. I actually like it a lot. This is something I never really do in games, like actually experiment. There's always a part of me that's just like, I'll just go in and play the game however it presents itself to me. Because, like, for some reason that's the right way to play? I don't know. I always felt like I'm trying to figure this out, like, something about going into the options and tweaking everything, I'm like, oh, it's so try-hard. Isn't the real skill just sitting down with the game exactly as it is, learning it, and then being really good at it at that point? The answer is no, actually. The answer is actually no. People who are good at things take every advantage and use everything they have to be as good as possible. It's just a... excuse me. A weird, like, association I have for some reason. Jose Buffalo, if you look at the lower left, you'll see a death counter, which also correlates to the number of attempts that I've made. I don't know what's going on with my damn throat right now. Oh! Hey, what's up? What's up, Alana? Oh, man. I have been elbow deep in switches so many times. So, my switch right now, it freezes whenever I plug it into anything. Anything at all. If I dock it, it locks up. If I plug it into a battery, it locks up. In whatever state it's in. If the screen's off, it won't turn back on. If the screen's on, it freezes where it's on. And you have to, like, hard reset it, so... That's a new one. I don't know what to do about that one. Excuse me. Would you advise play Doom 2016 before playing this one? Yes. If for no other reason than once you play this one, it's going to be hard to go back. With everything, I've been more introspective in my behavior, and that was something that popped in my head. I've looked back all the wrongs I've done, want to apologize, become better as a person. Well, that's a great process to go through. It's a very challenging one. Yeah, it's not easy to go up anywhere and say, like, I feel bad about what I did and I'm sorry for it. The good news is that you can trust me when I say that it wasn't really that bad. But you know, if you wanna try to reel it in, that may not be a bad idea. Well, good on you. Oh, I've been in that position more times than I care to admit, and it is a life goal to not be there or to be there as few times as I can tolerate. We're gonna ask for love advice, and it keeps going on about Doom. Oh, come on. I don't know that I'm qualified to give anyone love advice. Just because I am in a happy, trusting, and constructive relationship where I feel very satisfied and loved every day. I want to dash so bad. Now, examining past behavior is it can be rough, especially if you're honest with yourself. It's real easy when you just make up your own narrative. I'm gonna go in for it. I don't want this guy back here doing whatever he wants. Okay. Now we're good. Shit. weird. Couldn't move forward for a second. Yeah, being honest with yourself takes a while.
The Khan Maker is nearby.
Takes a long time.
She is inside that demonic citadel. I will mark her location on your HUD.
Yeah. Kurt Vonnegut had a lot of old, grisly, homespun wisdom. Oh, shit. I'll just pretend I didn't do that. Oh. The level's about to be over. Do I need that? For all the ways I could jump forward, fall down, and die. Is it really worth it? No. Spirit Grip says yes, so yeah, there it goes. I feel like that there aren't fall deaths. Really? Like if you fall with low life, it just puts you back up with like 1 or 5 HP or something like that? Later in life, I was freaked out by non-heterosexuality. Joke was on me though, because I'm not heterosexual. Suck it past me. Often we are most afraid of ourselves. Yeah. Ain't that the way?
Gathering of hell priests is located.
You can forgive yourself for the, like, being young, you know?
There is a lift at the center of this facility.
Let's... I think sometimes we all carry a lot on our backs, but we can forgive ourselves for being young. You can swap mods on the weapon wheel. That'd be a safer way to do it. I don't have the weapon wheel bound to anything. You're right, though. It's if you switch to a different weapon, you can bring it up with whatever mod you want, right? But if you're holding the weapon, it still plays the animation. Kolvrek, thank you so much for gifting 5 subs. There are definitely fall deaths. Okay. Well, I mean, I'm not gonna die, so why does it matter?
By all accounts, indestructible.
If this is the run, and it is the run, then there's, by definition, no way that I would figure out if there's fall damage or not, or fall death. You can swap in and out, gotcha. Well, the first suit upgrade I usually get is the one that makes mod and weapon switching faster. Also, once...
Can pass through the gate.
I feel like once you have the rocket launcher, you don't really need to swap to auto-shotty anymore, but it might still help survivability of this skin.
Sacrament of this world, the great Khan Maker will be made, and the energy will be restored once again. As it is written, from the souls of the non-believers, you will not save them from their judgment.
Ah, Ansem, thank you for gifting out 5 subs.
You go too far this time. You cannot interfere. This is humanity's chance to repent.
Yeah.
To give service to
Doesn't get much more American than a dude answering a whole scribe with a shotgun clack. Oh! Ooh, I need that skin though. We're gonna get that skin. Specifically, I'm gonna get that skin for me. Yeah, the Daag priests are cartoonishly evil. They've been corrupted by hell energy.
Hell priest.
They should probably be the most cartoonishly evil they can possibly be.
We will need a
Like sniveling. My favorite villain is the villain that, like, really savors being evil.
The flame belch is now ready for your approval.
Like, it fuels them. Like, if it were milk, they would bathe in it. Yeah. Nazi scientist, basically. I don't know, there's that. That archetype is... That can almost read as, like, so childishly infatuated with discovery that they have no moral compunction to pursue it or something like that. Joker a little bit. Joker's not really the sort of, like, Lord Byron sort of opium like opium smoking hedonistic savoring like love to be bad kind of villain. I'm trying to think. Joker's just a like kind of a psychopath. There are parts where he like kind of gets off on what he's doing. Doctor Doom a little bit. I can't remember. I keep thinking about Tim Curry. Like, to me, Tim Curry being a villain in anything is exactly what I'm thinking. Yeah, Dio, I guess. Yeah, Skeletor. Yeah, we're getting pretty close now. I feel like it's only 25 armor, but it's like 50% more ammo, I think. Let me go with ammo. I'm gonna try it.
The portal is activated and ready when you are.
I'm ready. Look at that carbon fiber on that scope. See, this is what you don't get. This is the detail you can't see when the gun's centered. Also, I didn't have the skin on before, but... Anton from No Country for Old Men? I don't mean, like, actually... I mean, like, people that savor being evil. Like, he was just unhappy. I mean, like, people that get happy because they're evil. People that sing songs about being evil. People that, like, would eat a bowl of evil like it's warm soup. Megamind, yeah. Dr. Evil, yes. Dr. Evil definitely savors it. The duo from Rocky and Bullwinkle. Was it Boris and Natasha? Yeah, Omi, I mean... Kinda like Trump. The problem is Trump is so uncultured. He doesn't... Because I feel like good breeding is a part of it, too. You have to, like... I feel like almost Gene Wilder, Lex Luthor. Like... Trump is just a man baby. He's just a goddamn a child with big poopy poop diapers. So I want somebody more that like they go to the opera, and then they root for the villain, and they're like, yes, so evil. My mentally ill category, yes, yeah. He's the lunatic who was temporarily useful to the far more intelligent villain. Yeah, no! Definitely don't want to be in melee range. Oops! Come on, that's a whoopsie. Oh. Something's not... Oh, it really was that guy. Okay. That burned all of my shotgun shells. Wow. I mean, it did it, and I got full shells again. So who cares? But that mod is really just like slap a button and just take all your shotgun shells, form them into a big ball, and just stick it down the throat of one demon and walk away. That's it. Been bored before in woodshop. Tried shoving a wrench through different thicknesses of cardboard boxes. It's hard. It's like scientifically the Doom guy is super buff. Hell yeah. Canon verified. 100% jacked. Fine. Never want to use it there. Ow. What? Oh, he was still there. Couldn't see him on the other side of the sparkles. Y'all are just... Scar. Yeah, okay. Scar. Like, I'm talking like Kelsey Grammer evil. Pours himself a little wine. Savors all of his evil plans. Murderface from Frisky Dingo. That's basically exactly it. I think that's exactly what I'm thinking of. Hannibal Lecter, yeah, yep, real Hannibal archetype. Let's see here. I'm part of a cosplay group, and they said no Black Lives Matter posts, but no politics, only cosplay. Remember, did a Black Lives Matter cosplay to kind of rip on them and go, well, it is a cosplay. Nothing offensive, just a hoodie and a BLM sign, and people are mad. Reasonable to be mad, or did they just find a loophole? I guess it depends on the nature of their anger. Because that is pretty directly like... I mean, the intention there is obvious, right? That I think this conversation needs to happen in every place, and I'm not going to allow you to cocoon away from this. at the same time, maybe some people need a cocoon, you know? It's a really hard... I've thought a lot about this. About the rights of individuals to, like, basically congregate into groups that they find most, most compatible. But at a certain point, that tendency to, like... To congregate into closed groups can be a problem. And sometimes when people want to congregate around the idea that we're all racists and we love talking about being racists, I think societally there's a huge pushback now to say no, you actually can't do that, no matter where you are. Oh yeah, this is the Cacodemon hallway. So yeah, I think a lot about that. I really do. That's a fascinating question. I think you have to, like, it's so circumstantial that I don't know that you can come to a 100% holistic answer. Because I mean, a move like that is basically calling out the mods, being like, what are you gonna do? What side are you on? Is what that amounts to. And especially when they say, you know, when somebody comes out and says we don't want to be on a side, and then you push the issue. That's a rough move. But that's kind of the point, is that it didn't work when nobody pushed the issue. So now, oh, it's time to... Wow, that was it. Man, those... I don't know what it is about... Okay, I just need to never ever try to fight a fucking arachnodemon without doing this to it. That's just what I'm gonna do now. That's the new... If I see an arachnodemon, I switch mods. I shoot the gun and I switch mods. And we'll see how that works, because, man, I am done. I am done catching all those stupid bombs from those guys. Gonna lurk while I cross animals? Okay. Cross them up! Hey! Yeah, Pepzoid, it's complicated. And especially in cosplay communities, maybe those are conversations that need to start happening. I think that's up for individuals to decide if they think that's justified or not. And I guess this is how this stuff shakes out, is the people who were like, no, absolutely not. They go off and they form their own community. And then they incidentally make a community that's a little safer and more palatable for people who don't want to think about such issues. For whatever reasons those may be. But then the scary part is you combine the people who, like, genuinely just want a place, like, people with good hearts who genuinely want a refuge, are now, they're clustered with people who, like, may actually be a little racist. And, like, that's not fair for either of those parties. I didn't ask for that. Some people are trying to get away from it. Yeah. If I go to my Trebuchet meme subreddit, I do get away from it for a few minutes. Doesn't mean they're ignoring it, just means we all need a break. Absolutely, Colrec. Absolutely, yeah. And to some degree, that's why I try to be... I try to be as escapist as I can be, while still being true to myself while streaming. But I also know that it can cause... Some of the things I talk about can cause stress, and these are times when no one needs extra stress. So I try to be mindful of those things. Counter Scott Go, I appreciate that. Huh. Yeah, these are, it's so tempting and so comforting, oh man, that music cue, so good. I personally think it's fair to allow groups to have their own thing, not be affected with how shit in the world is. Can't imagine anyone outside of the groups aren't aware of the issue. Not someone bringing it into the group, so just let people have their escape, no matter the reason for escaping. Most of the time I would agree. Most of the time I would. I think every time this is gonna sound like a, you know, like a poetry of the day calendar or whatever, but every time I think I can find like a hard and fast rule about life, I'm presented with a scenario where it won't apply. Or that rigidly adhering to it would not produce as constructive or good a result as breaking a rule, violating a moral code or whatever. I put on pants for this. Thank you for gifting out 5 subs. Appreciate that. Also, Marcus J, thanks for the resub. And Colrec, thanks for a gift. This is a pretty good... Only Sith deals in absolutes. Kinda, yeah.
It is not yours to take. You cannot kill the priests.
Glad it's working out for you, werewolf.
Despite their transgressions against the Covenant, they are still of Sentinel blood. What you interfere with now is bigger than you can imagine.
Kaylee, that's a really good point. I mean,
It is written,
I think
it is their time to give penance. If you you will bring down the heavens.
so let me establish this before I say something really bad. What's going on right now is it's kind of a variation of the no safe spaces idea, which is amusingly like, I mean, we've seen a few cycles now where like conservative or right-leaning people will come up with a movement. Don't restrict our movement. But it's based on the most petty thing. The most petty, terrible thing. So, the no safe spaces bullshit was like, some people were coming out and being like, hey, these things hurt me, these things bug me, like I need to find an area where I can recover. And then people who haven't gone through those tribulations trivialize that request. Why should you? No. You don't get to hide from things. Do racists deserve safe spaces? That's kind of the core of it. And it's funny because, like, well, it's funny is maybe the wrong word. Poetic, I'll say. Because now the opposite is happening. You don't get to ignore all of these issues in the world anymore. We're going to put it everywhere and make you confront it and make it uncomfortable. Because guess what? It's been uncomfortable for us. So the tool that you invented to complain about, like, I don't know, trigger warnings, like that was bad enough that you had to come up with a whole phrase and drum out, like, yeah, ironic. They came up with all these social media all these social manipulation tools that end up getting used against them. And then, like, the other ironic twist is people are complaining about the tyranny of being told to stay at home for quarantine. Not, you know, the tyranny of cops. I don't need to get into it. Sorry. I'm getting a little too close to it. Anyway, ironic. That was my point. I didn't want to make the comparison without fully fleshing out the concept. As a veteran of putting my foot in my mouth, I thought I'd make sure that the comparison was a little more complete. Yeah, it's tough because then my mind is like, well, okay, safe spaces for the good people for doing good things, and no safe spaces for the bad people doing bad things. But then oh Christ, now it's already like it's already a judgment call. Who's the good and the bad people? There's no coding that. So yeah, I don't know. Thought a lot about it. Oh, did not expect to run out of shotgun shells right then. Ooh. I'm not gonna get anything else. Please. Fuck, man. Thank you. Alright, now we got oh, that was it. Oh, I thought there was another wave in that room. Okay. Did you miss dash? I forgot I had dash. I dashed a couple times, but I keep forgetting. It should be okay to have spaces that are anti-hate speech. I agree entirely. I guess there is coding it. But then people come up with workarounds, and it's just like, ugh. No, we're not. Listen, we're not being gendered, okay? You just have to bench press above 195 pounds to join our club.
Your ship. Several modules remain unused. Finding more batteries will enable you to utilize the full functions of your command station.
Also, the gun on the right. I'll get more rainbow gun. That's important. One of the armor. Give it. Alright. Oh. No, I don't really have shirt. There were just a couple of designs from the Drunk Eternal thing that I decided to stick on a shirt to see how it would do. Your eyes missing dash? Yeah. Didn't need it. It's all in here, locked away. Damn, Nick. That's intense. Thank you for sharing that. Ooh! I didn't know you'd go right into another one. Hey, whoa! I'm on fire. What happened? Ah. I want more flame belch. Oh, you gotta sleep, King Egg? Alright, thanks for dropping in. Thanks for the kind messages. Yeah, I knew there was armor up here. Yes! Yeah, Squid, I should always keep an eye on the on public safety of certain shirt designs. Just going to make a shirt that has one and only one very large breast right in the middle of it. I haven't died yet, have I? That's alright. I didn't die on the first level. Good start. Surely that means this is the run. Yeah, 2 would be overkill. That would just be that would be tawdry. I played Old School Musical. Rhythm game plays homage to Elder Guns, has banging 8-bit tunes. That sounds like my thing.
There's a Sentinel power core nearby. You can use it to activate the mech and clear a path forward.
Yeah, Nitro. I hear you. I feel like it's one thing to say it should be done this way. I feel like another level up is seems like everyone's been through the ringer today. People are having rough times. There's the vibe of it is definitely dragging people down. I can feel it. Gotta keep smiling though. Gotta keep beating those video games and trying to build stuff. Build it up. Whatever that means. Yeah, I feel like on one level you're like, I think it should be done this way. Level 2 is, I think it should be done this way. But other people are allowed to think whatever. Like, I'm willing to entertain other options. Level 3 is, I think it should be done this way. But I think that because I've lived a particular life with a particular set of circumstances and a particular set of encounters. And I understand that not everyone has had those experiences. In fact, some people have had experiences that directly contradict the ones that I've had. That doesn't mean that either of us are wrong or that either of us are right. But we need to work together. Sorry, I'm lecturing at this point, but this is what I tell myself. We gotta combine our knowledge to see if we can find a path that works for most people. Or find a way to get everybody a little bit of what they want. That's where my head tries to be these days. Old School Musical is $12.99 on Steam. Alrighty. Is it not free on Prime anymore? Right now the world's in a water level. Man, what a good way to put it. Jeez. I almost wanted to say escort quest, but that implies something's being escorted. So many live streaming platforms, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and with all the visibility, which I can, like, it has to be a social good. It has to. If it's not, then that's some Greek philosophical undoing that I don't know that I'm quite ready for. But all the knowledge and visibility, while stressful, you know, it hopefully makes certain realities undeniable. How is he shooting these like crazy up here? I thought those were supposed to be subject to gravity. The thing that I think it also has started clicking home for people, including to a degree myself, you know, I believed in certain things for a long time. But to see it, it's like, okay. Not only was it true this whole time, and you're seeing it now, but also it was true this whole time. All this time. Whoa, that's cool. That was an accident, but cool. Like, all the years, man. All the years this has been going on. And there were no cell phones. There were no cameras. All the years that, kind of allowed to ignore it. Dude! Whoa, don't get stuck on that. Okay, let me think of how to navigate it. I didn't know you were up there. I didn't see that guy at all. Whoops. Oh, that's the first one for the night. Dang. Don't look at that. Why would it be on that screen anyway? It doesn't matter. Crap. Spirit, thank you for the gift. Also, Calvrek, thank you for gifting out 5 subs. And I put on pants for this. I don't think I thanked you for those 5. But thank you. Okay, you guys are being very nice. Yeah, a lot of love in chat for all these gifts. Thank you. I mean, I'm gonna give your money to a charity, so thank you for that. I'm gonna be doing more donations and stuff. Oh, I did. Well, thank you again. Whatever. But yeah, if you're in chat, make sure to thank somebody if you received a sub. And the important thing to take of these magnanimous actions is that people are out there trying to do kind things for others. So if you get a little charge out of that, make sure you can pass that along, or pay it forward, as they would say. To Hustler 31, thank you for 10 subs. Thank you. That's a lot of money. I know that things are real crazy out there, so I'll just run the Bruce playbook here. It doesn't have to be subs. You just smile at somebody, ask them how their day is doing, and actually listen. Make someone a sandwich, you know? Kolvrek! Thank you for gifting 10 more subs. You ever just make a sandwich for someone? I made you this sandwich. Really? Yeah, you looked hungry. I made you a sandwich. You ever just do that? Imagine how happy you could make somebody with something so simple. It's sometimes it frustrates me when I think about the math of it. How it, like, if you just sat down 10 minutes, really 10 minutes is all it takes, maybe, to think about someone in your life that you care about or has meant something to you. And 10 minutes, like, you can even set a timer if you want. Think about them and what they like, and maybe how you can do something spontaneous and fun for them. And it doesn't have to take a lot, you know, it doesn't have to be a lot. That's all it takes, though. Some days you ain't got the time, some days you ain't got the energy. Believe me, I get it, but Captain Chris, thank you for the Prime sub. I gotta do more nice things for people. Axel Stahl, thanks for the Prime sub. I'm super dropped off with picking work up. Oh. I'm back to able to watch streams. Hello, Axel. Oh, super dropped off with work picking up. Gotcha. Well, hopefully work is still active? Hopefully work hasn't dropped off. Bought a sub for the first time doing Bruce's BLM My Summer Car stream. That's awesome. Yeah, that was... I need to... Well, I'll just let you guys spoil it for me. Did he build a working car? I was thinking about doing a save trade with somebody about My Summer Car. I was thinking about... Well, I won't call it out, but... thank you guys for the cheers, too. J-Rick and Dawn. It's not crazy overtime. Okay, good. What I like to hear.
The first Hell Priest has been terminated. Demonic consumption of Earth has been reduced by 36.8%. There are 2 Hell...
Oh, Vexrib. Thank you for the Prime sub.
remaining.
If only that game had a multiplayer, yeah. Man, even did he follow a guide? I'm gonna guess he was following a guide. Even then couldn't get it to go? Oh boy. That's scary. Oh, is it worse than it used to be? Oh, that's interesting. You can interrupt the monkey bar with a chainsaw. I wonder if you can do it with glory kills too. I'm pretty sure chainsaw kills follow the same rules as glory kills. Pretty sure. Just finished watching Draku's 2-hour, 33-minute Ultra Nightmare 100% run. Absolutely insane. Oh no. Bruce had a guide and for a whole stream he didn't get the card put to... Oh man. I was far underestimating how challenging that was gonna be then. Caged Money, thank you for gifting 5 subs. Man, y'all are going off. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Me playing Doom is substantially contributing to the GDP of the United States at this point, so that's exciting. Riley, thank you for gifting out 5 subs. You should build an IRL car? That'd be fun. I don't have a well... No, I don't have a space for it. If I didn't have a gym in my garage, there actually could be a way. But,
Behold the fruits of our labor.
this way I don't need a car because I can just run wherever I'm going. I'll just lift myself like weights and carry myself to my destination.
Take a moment.
I'll be strong enough to do it. What the hell, man? Stop. Oh, he lost his fan belt? Oh, okay. Tiny little guy. Ugh, God. Yeah, I can just Naruto run there. What's the big deal? You going to bed, Jose Buffalo? Alright. Thanks for watching, man. Fan belt backwards is NASCAR. Idiot. What a stupid imp. What happens once you build the car? Does the game just end? No, I think it's just a sandbox at that point. I don't know, maybe there's more narrative beats in there, but... There's a ton of shit after the car? Okay. I know there was like the race. There's like races you can do. Or at least I saw the like flyer for them. You can get a girlfriend? What? No. There's a rally race? Where like, if you wreck the car, you can just die in a rally race in My Summer Car? Oh my gosh. Okay, well I gotta play more My Summer Car then. So wait, if you like build a whole car and then rally race it and wreck and die. Oh, that's right. They have a no permadeath mode now, right? Here's a story. The devs announced my winter car. Oh no! I didn't know that. Oh my gosh. Okay, I gotta... What have I been doing with my life? Playing Doom Eternal? Get out of here. Good night, Urine. 69,420. God bless you. Fight a man and still is watched. Finland is a hell of a place, huh? Oh, it's almost complete? Okay. That's wonderful. What a game. What a beautiful game. Oh, hello! Whoa, okay, alright, 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 alright. Fuck. Ugh. Hey, come on. Buy a computer and play computer games? It really is just a 1990s Finland simulator, huh? Or is it Norway? I can't remember.
Earth is a necessary step on the path to a brighter tomorrow.
My winter car should have RTX. Fuck yeah. Oh, does Finland? Okay. Come on out, asshole. You can go to jail? It's the perfect game. They pitch shift the sound effect, so it doesn't always sound exactly the same. It's amazing. Oop. Get a video game set in the early 2000s? Is life a strange modern day? It's about time for that. Wait, I lost 37 health? Falling off seems to do a random, like, a non-static amount of damage. Life is Strange is a tale of a girl who desperately wants to live in the 70s. Yeah, so early 2000s. I feel like we're speaking the same language. It is modern day, but it is a strong mid-2000s feel. Yeah. It's very much like indie mid-2000s. I didn't know if it was actually set then or if that was just the vibe. I guess you could try to find games set in modern day that were released back then. A lot of like... I mean, you're just gonna have a bunch of Grand Theft Auto knockoffs, I think. Where is it? Oh, that was... Oh, there you are. Okay. Where'd you go? Where are you? Where'd you go? Oh. Oh, there. Yeah, GTA 4. That's a good point. Or you could just play literally Grand Theft Auto. Set in 2011? Wait. Oh, COD Modern Warfare, sorry. Whoop. Fuck! That's what happens when you miss your shots. That's also, like, ending that phase near the door means that the stupid spider boy loads right up. My head's not in the game, I gotta... I used to not try to reach out while I was in combat, and now I'm trying to do it, and I don't know why.
All the wickedness that mankind can produce, we will send unto them. Only you.
Yeah, I'm unfocused.
And tear until it is done.
I promise. No more dividing attention.
I have located the priest signal. I will mark it on your HUD.
Nothing but solid shots while I'm inside of arenas. Although, like, I don't know. The game doesn't really have the downtime that 2016 did. Of, like, walking between areas. Oh yeah, I forgot to try to do the, what is it, jump and then grab the thing? Switching while grabbing new weapons prevents the jack-off animation, but I actually kind of like the gun porn. So what's that all about? Also need to play with my mouse more in the center of the pad. I tend to cluster it to the left because I'm used to smaller mouse pads. Plenty of Doom room over here, boys. I keep moving my mouse to the left and bonking it into my keyboard. Yeah, Turbo's... No, this game actually does have classic Doom pose, and I've been using it. I just decided to switch back because I actually wanted to see more of the gun. The gun models in this game are really, really good. And they have, like, skins and stuff now, too, and you just don't see a lot of that when the gun is centered. This shotgun looks more than ever like the Quake shotgun in the middle, though. With a little stick poking out. Paid 120 AU for my current mousepad. Oof. Did they make those games better? Make those games better? Gaming hard? TKL keyboard? You mean like it doesn't have the arrow cluster or the numpad?
There are 2 hell priests remaining.
That's good. That's good stuff. I wish they let you reskin the demons. Yeah. It's weird that they don't. I can't imagine why. Unless, like, some would give you an unfair advantage, maybe? But I don't know why they would care about that. Unless they're just, like... Hard to imagine that they're purists about their own achievements. Maybe they are. Weird. There you are. Who's seen... Wait. Oh, seen the React to the Perfect Speedrun? You mean developers? Who is they? I haven't seen the speedrun yet. Oh, GC? JC, welcome back. You out working? People around? Numpad also decenters my wrists. Just have to go at an angle. Oh, the one you have. I wish I were hardcore enough to, like. I mean, I don't know what is So if you don't have a numpad, those keyboards usually have like a shift key or a function key to turn a part of the QWERTY cluster into the numpad, right? going? Going pretty well. Playing Doom. I've been allowing myself to get distracted by excellent conversation. No longer, though. Oh, you're all golfing. All right. Nice. That sounds like a nice day. Get some air and get some sun. Mine doesn't? Oh, okay. So it's just no numpad then? What about all your data entry? Oh, okay. Huh. I thought that was part of it. No longer, yes. I cast away society and Twitch chat in favor of pro gameplays. I just sound like a 55-year-old man who can't wait to go golfing with the boys again. It's totally okay. You know what? 50-year-old men can be alright too, if they're not racist. Long story short, don't be racist. Having a social distance rock band party in my garage tomorrow so I can finally safely be with the boys. Yeah. We've done a couple of socially distanced, well, a couple. No, we did one socially distanced event with one other person. Or we were in the backyard so we could all keep our distance and wear masks and stuff. Pretty damn good. Wait. Oh. Trying to hit that one's a challenge. You guys are the new boys. It's possible to have multiple crews of boys. That happens. Across time and space, you'll always be with your boys. Shit. Wow. Oh fuck. Oh, whoo! Thought that was my shotgun shell payday. Gone. Oh wait, wrong time.
Cleansing of Earth is a necessary step on the path to a brighter tomorrow.
Alright, come here. Come here and get shot by this thing. Numpad in the streets. I love my numpad. Feels real good to just move over there and like rattle out a credit card code or punch in some dates, some numbers, some figures. Don't lose health. I didn't think about it that way. Mutant Roadkill. Thanks for the sub. Thank you. Cool name. Oh, somebody dropping hot Wii Sports references? I love Excel too much to not have a numpad. Hell yeah. Spreadsheet gang. Faster with number row than numpad. Really? Huh. I'm inaccurate with the number row. Like 1 through 4 is fine, but above that, it starts to get pretty shaky. Whoop. Kind of want to move over here. Oh wait, it's not that part. Fuck! Ooh! Didn't work out, didn't work out. Alright, hold on. I feel like if he volleyed explodey balls at me, I'd probably be dead. While I was chainsawing. Crap. Crap. Okay. Oh. Just trying to shoot around them. Needed to curve the bullet. Or just shoot through all three of them. I'm pretty sure scope shot penetrates. What? Oh. Ah. 51 Clubhouse games come out on Switch tomorrow? Oh, damn. Too bad my Switch is on the fritz. Otherwise, you know I'd be in there. Day one. Still first mission? I mean, I got to level 2 last time. So that's exciting. No, I can't discount an accomplishment like that.
For your support during this transition.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out what's going on with my Switch. Man! Ugh. I don't know what to do about that. I really don't. I need Pop-Tart Kitty to come back and give me free Nintendo customer support. Haven't had occasion to use the numpad enough to be efficient with them. My current SWTOR obsession is making me rethink how I press numbers on a keyboard. Maybe making some technique adjustments. Yeah! Nothing like an MMO to make you use all the buttons on your keyboard. Not having a numpad irritates me, even if I don't use them. Why should I pay more money for less keyboard? It's absurd. So many chunks. Very chunky. Alright, moving on. Fuck. You need to move. Fuck. Yeah, the beer cans are a delight, aren't they? Ah.
Forget about the future. To suffer is to be present.
Fuck. Fuck, man! I'm down already, shit. Whew, okay. New hotness is multi-keyboards. How we're keeping it real out here. You ain't a real gamer unless you're gaming on 5 keyboards. What you gaming on? I use numpad a lot. Got a 17 laptop back in the day because of it. Turns out it had a double hard disk and slots on it because of the overall bigger dimension, and put an SSD on that boy about 5 years running. Nice. I guess the only logical conclusion here is that large keyboards are just functionally better. Yeah, drunk stream flashbacks. There's a couple of places in this game where I remember them because of Drunk Eternal now. This room was pretty bad.
The UAC.
Razor Naga. Is this game really satisfying? Is that the mouse? Oh, well. Oh, there's armor. Yeah, might as well. Oh, num keys to the thumb. Yeah. Oh, man, yeah. For all the weapon switching? Damn. Those were mostly for... Didn't they put those out for, like, World of Warcraft? I heard, like, somebody said that they used that for editing and they, like, could bind all the tools to the thumb grid, and I was like... You know... That's a pretty life-altering move right there. I've gotten pretty handy at the keyboard shortcuts for Premiere, though, so... Okay, you don't get an angle on the Arachnotron this way, but I think you can snipe his gun off. Come over here. Yeah, there you are. Except that little spike is like right in the way. What the? There. It's aggravating. They don't chase me this hard. Try this on the Tony Hawk Ride controller. The only controller for true gamers. I'm so mad. Bad. Why am I fighting him like this? Ah. I wonder if can you just run past him? Oh no, okay. I gotta kill everything. Whoop. Yeah. It's not a real game until I beat it with a Steel Battalion controller.
She is inside that demonic citadel.
Ah.
Location on your HUD.
Captain Chris, you going to sleep? Good night, my mans.
A gathering of hell priests is located just above your location. My scans indicate there is a lift at the center.
Used to be able to run past most of the stuff in this game. Yeah, they kind of changed that, I feel like. They seem to put more doors that don't open until you kill everything. Which, you know, that's what I'm here for, so it works out. Works out for me. Okay. Well, I'm getting there. I'm developing the tools, you know, to just make these levels less volatile. Oh, Counter Scott, you heading out too? You have a good night. Please sleep well. Oh, I got the skin. Okay. Cool. I did it. I've seen some speedrunners on Ultra Nightmare pass a lot of Arachnotron specifically. Oh. Huh. Okay.
I do not have the
Maybe that's part of it too. I gotta figure out which ones I can skip. I feel like you can't skip a lot of them in the first level.
The flame belch is now ready.
But I might be wrong. I'm getting into game streaming. What is some must-have hardware and software? Answer is it depends. I'd say if you're just getting into it, OBS, totally good enough. It's free. You know, it's pretty easy to use too. Hardware, if you have a PC, you don't actually need any. Maybe a webcam, but the one in the subway saw a guy run right by. Okay. Yeah, I guess you don't need to kill that one. I just kind of assume since it's in a close hallway. Yep, Harris, we're about to go to level 2. Which is through this portal right here. Bang. On to Exaltia! You downloading my summer car already? No. Should I have been? It's a small game. I think with a game like that, I'd want to like find some collaborative angle with it. Maybe like trading saves with somebody so we can build a car together. I don't know if that would turn into anything or just be a dumb idea, but it seems like a fun thing to do. Oh, I'm gonna download a car like crazy. I would absolutely download a car. Show me how. I was dumb. Weird. Wow. I thought using the autoloader would stagger him, but I guess it's just the chain gun. Interesting. God, Doom is so goddamn nerdy. Why do they have to give, like, Doom guy a spirit wolf? Tells him the way to go. Nerds. Nerds wearing their three wolf moon shirts. Actually, I take it back. Anyone wearing a 3 wolf moon shirt is an instant hyper chad with outrageous sex energy. Still have your save from Funhouse if you saved it to the cloud? Probably. Is that technically Funhouse property? I don't know. Who cares? I mean, you're playing permadeath the whole time, so at max I was only ever 90 minutes into that game. Yeah, chonk me up. Chonk it up. Yeah, right? It's not like I'd be losing a lot. I don't think that would really, Where are you? Catch up! Can't dash yet. Fuck. Dude! Come on now. Hey! Come on! Nah. No need for that kind of roughhousing. Alright, I forgot for a minute. It's supposed to be 100% dialed in. I'm low on everything. Oh, thank you, sir. Appreciate you carrying this over here for me. What did I miss? There we go. A little high. When you can see their little skull poking out, it makes it look like they have makes it look like they have a cute little haircut. Cacodemons are cute. That's what I'm saying. Gow. Whoop. How did I forget what chainsaw was? It was like, my brain just shut off for a second. I was like so panicked that it was gonna kill me again. I got tilted for a sec there. Ah! I was adjusting my mouse pad. I'll be back later. My blood alcohol volume is 0.8 right now. Peace and stay safe. Wait, Oak? Isn't 0.8 like... Wouldn't that be dead? That's pretty close. Drink water. Have something to eat. Eat some bread. Take care of yourself. Or is that like I just did a shot and then immediately blew into a breathalyzer kind of thing? Oh, you're watching some upsetting stop motion animation. I love how just by itself, by default, stop motion is like creepy. It's just bleh. Bread makes you fat. It's true. What's the point of being alive if you're gonna be fat? And being fat is the best. Trying to not be fat, and it's not the best. Not being fat will be the best, but The process to get there is annoying and stupid. I shouldn't have to do it. My birthright said that I should just be hot all the time for no reason. Without trying. What's up, Dr. Full House? I've never had it stop in front like that. Interesting. The game done changed. My dashes didn't regenerate! Doesn't matter. I never lose. Maintenance is easier than getting there. Yeah, that's what I figured. That's what's annoying, is I feel like I could maintain when I'm there. But yeah, cutting down is what's gonna be really annoying. And I already know that if I ever get down to a good weight, or a place that I'm happy, I'll be paranoid. Like, the second I see any kind of fluffiness, I'll be like, oh god, no. There's a... I don't know if there's ever an original, or if there's a specific term for it, but like, being an expat, wrong time to talk about it. Don't want to like try and talk about marginalizing social behavior right now for people that really like Doritos. I'm not the monster that made Doritos so delicious. Yeah. Good. Yeah. I thought about it, boom. I thought about it. Take speed. It really is that simple, isn't it? It ain't gotta be complicated. What is it? Oh, shit! There was an explosive barrel there. Was it Jimmy Tango's Fat Busters? The old Saturday Night Live sketch. Oh boy, I shot something over there. Pick up that health. Ah, this audio is so good. Right, snake. Woo! Alright, I'm doing it. Went from 340 to 220, completely stalled, then went full keto and went to 175. Damn it, you're kind of describing me right now. Yeah, I've been deflecting people saying to try keto, but I mean,
battery can be used to provide additional power.
Tapeworm sounds like a good deal all around.
Remain unused. Finding more batteries will enable you to utilize the full functions.
I get to eat whatever I want, and he's gonna take care of it all for me? Where's the downside, aside from all the malnutrition and parasitic shit? Seems perfect to me. I dropped to almost 160 in Cali. You could see my ribcage at 6'3". Just, oof. Christ, boom. Sorry to hear that. Yeah, I'm calorie counting right now. I'm trying to keep it around 2,000 a day. I have to, like, if I'm honest with myself, I've had success calorie counting, but I have yet to, like, at my best stretch and when I lost the most weight, I was able to do it pretty religiously for about 6 months, and I had really good results then. But that was also, I was younger. Lately, I've had stretches of calorie counting where I start to see results, and then I relax and like take a few off days, and then it just sort of degrades from there. So you measure calories out? Not really, Gwen, because I don't do that much. If I'm being honest, I lift weights, but like lifting weights might burn 150 to 200 calories a day. So, like, on a day where I lift weights, I might, like, I don't know, have a little more yogurt or something like that, but I don't know that I should get a lot of credit for sitting in a chair and playing Doom Eternal a lot. I mean, I'm sure it's gotta burn something, but the only thing that works for me in terms of losing weight is doing the 1 meal a day fast/diet. Yeah, that's that's been the thing that I've learned is like different things work for different people. I with my own body and with what I've seen in others, I feel like the goal is really to just eat less, or to change the nature of what you're eating to make yourself eat less. But if you're eating less, no matter how you got there, and you're doing it sustainably and healthily, it doesn't really matter at that point. 5,000 calories? No, I think it's 7,000 calories as a pound. Scarf it in. It's either 7,000 or 3,500. I think it's 7,000. I think. Or it's 30... I can't remember. I think it's 3,500, actually. Oh, calories roughly 3,600. Okay. Or calories in a pound of fat. Yeah, I'm not... Pious Lambda, I'm not just looking at the number on the scale. Because I have been putting on muscle mass. And my weight's been about the same, which is probably a good thing. Is it really just this one dude? It was really that one dude, alright. Oh, Google says 3,500, alright. Whatever, close enough. I love lifting heavy things, and I've spent way too many hours at the gym, but I also love to eat a lot. And I'll always super down on myself for not being ripped. That doesn't really change. I didn't really change until I stumbled into watching strongman competitors on YouTube. It sort of switched a thing in my head. Then I found kind of fit, kind of fat apparel that made me feel even better. Still have to run and lift shit, but I'm much less concerned with looking like Arnie. Yeah, Riboflavin, that's I mean, yeah, male body issues is... That's an interesting problem, I feel like, especially for the next generation, when, like... Dudes have always been able to get big. Arnold kind of pushed everything to a new level. But I feel like the level of bodybuilding you see from people like Chris Evans and Mark Hamill, like, it's not even just size now. It's just everything is so incredibly exactly and scientifically perfectly proportioned. That, like, science really has pushed the male form to some amazing places in recent years. Sculpting? Yeah, I mean, that's what bodybuilding is. You sculpt a figure, and you develop muscle mass in particular areas in particular ways to create a shape. That's why it's called bodybuilding. It's not, you know, it's not just... Powerlifting is something else, you know? Powerlifting is move the weight. Bodybuilding is looking good. Did I mean Henry Cavill? I did. Did I say Mark Hamill? My bad. Yeah, people started saying Mark Hamill, and I was like,
core nearby.
Who's bringing up Mark Hamill? No, Henry Cavill. Thank you.
Mech and clear a path forward.
I do love watching bodybuilding. They're some of the nicest people at the gym. Yeah, It's interesting. Chris Evans. Did I not say Chris Evans either? Because that's what I meant. Oh, brain's going off. I'm getting a little hungry again. I've been eating super light today, despite the the sugar. Oh, Jay Rickle, that's very kind of you. I think this will also be the last run of the night, depending on how far we get. Well, I did say Chris Evans. Okay, good. I was gonna have to apologize to my boy Chris. Zac Efron said that he had to monitor everything, even water intake, to look like he did in Baywatch. He said he'd never do it again no matter what, because it was so miserable. Yeah, it's funny, or sorry, funny is the wrong word. Fascinating, more what I mean, like in a Spock sense. Curious is maybe the word I'm looking for. At least there's more, like, there's more expression about the way that the male body is represented in movies, and how, like, unrealistic it is to expect that anyone actually just straight up looks like that all the time. But it's still there. And if you're like, I'm projecting myself now. If I were like a 15-year-old kind of dumpy kid, and I wanted girls to think about me that way, I think that's what I have to do. Like, that's the bar that I'm going to be compared against. And yes, I know it doesn't work that way, but 14-year-olds rarely know that. So, gosh, to be in that position, I can't imagine. I was kind of bummed whenever I, like, I didn't really care because I was like, movie personas like Arnold didn't really like read as attractive to me, and nobody around thought they were attractive. The girls I went to high school with would all think like, I don't know, country singers were attractive or boy band members, and I'm like, whatever. I don't want your attention anyway. The problem became later when I finally did find nerdy girls and they were into like Gact, and I was like, oh crap, I have no chance here. That felt pretty shitty. Fuck. Ooh. Ah. Can you die, please? Thank you. This is already a little off. Oh, sorry, Boom. Gact. Yeah. Flitzanu, thank you for the raid. I'm gonna have to concentrate for this fight, though. I'm gonna do what I said I was gonna do. Fuck! Holy shit! I didn't mean to grapple there. All right. Well, let's pick up some health hastily. I have 3 chainsaw. Good to know. Somebody's very mad over there. Well, right, killing this guy must be what sets it all off. Fuck. Yeah, Gact actually was pretty hot. Ripped as hell, too. Rain? Like, peak Rain is something special. I'm like, oh, you're not supposed to be that ripped! You're too pretty to be ripped! Not fair! What am I supposed to do here? I got nothing. It's got a baked-in misogyny and a giant gut. I can't compete with this. Well, you gotta develop tools. Gotta study the blade. Whoa. Nope, wrong. Oh boy. Ho! Well, thank you, Rubber. Hopefully you have a good night. Shit! I really needed to not use that there. Well, I didn't need to. It would have been nice to just get that Arachnotron out of here, but... Ooh, no! Okay. I didn't know he was there. That was... I don't have my dash! Okay, yeah. Another? Oh! Shit, okay. What? Damn. Okay. Just had to actually concentrate. That's all. Just took a little concentration. No big deal. Little concentration. So I think if you want to save up 9, you can only buy one you can buy 1 3 chip. Unless you do like optional objectives and stuff. So what's a good 3 pip to buy? Reload speed isn't bad. How's the reticle change working out? I actually like it a lot. I feel like it's helping me know when I'm hitting my shots. I don't know that it's It's more for like visual confirmation than it is, I think, actually upping my accuracy, but I feel like I've hit a few shots that I wouldn't if I had a different reticle. Werewolf, thanks for watching, man. Thanks for chilling. Have a good night. Also, Damama Jama? Oh, Damama Jama, gotcha. Is it? It's Mama Jama. Gotta be. Good to see you again. Click. Clubhouse Games is out. All right, sick. Load it up. Let's play some Parcheesi or Chinese checkers. That actually sounds like a really good thing to just have on your Switch at any moment. Now I gotta figure out what to try to do with the rest of my evening. Am I gonna drive myself insane trying to fix my Switch? I don't know. I don't know. My Switch has been, it's been hurting for a while. I think it might be time to buy a new one. I've repaired it a lot. That kind of makes me never want to give up. What's wrong with it? That's the weirdest thing. Anytime it charges from anything, it freezes, locks up, and I have to hard reset it to get it to respond again. That includes putting it in a dock. That includes plugging it in with the official AC adapter outside of a dock. That includes plugging it into a external, like a battery. So yeah, how do you do it? Do you open it up? Yeah, I've swapped parts on my Switch multiple times. If it's on, it works totally fine, but yeah, apparently plugging it into any power source causes it to freeze up, and this just started happening like a day ago. I didn't do anything to it since. The most recent bit of maintenance on it was I replaced one of the rails that holds the Joy-Con. Actually, actually streamed that, I'm pretty sure. And it worked. Like, it was working just fine. It was charging, it was playing. It's just I went for it and the battery was, or I thought the battery was dead, and I thought that's weird. It had charged a few days ago. And then, yeah, it wasn't turning on, so I put it in the dock for a while, it still didn't turn on. I took it apart, disconnected the battery to hard reboot it, and then it booted right up. And I was like, okay, no problem, we're good here. Then I docked it, it froze again, so. Luckily there was someone in chat who used to do, used to do customer support for Nintendo. So she was able to send me some, like, good troubleshooting, websites, articles. Which luckily the Switch has a hard reset off the power button, which I didn't know about, so that was useful. Unfortunately, at this point in the troubleshooting, Nintendo says you gotta send it in for repair. And I can't do that because the warranty is 1,000 times violated. So yeah, next drunk Switch repair, yeah. A resistor on the power circuitry might have fried. That shit could send a higher voltage than expected, and that would turn all the zeros into ones. Yeah, it does feel like a voltage problem. Which either means that, yeah, the main, like, something on the main board is burnt, which means I just gotta get a new Switch. It might be the charging harness or the charging cradle. I could probably find an OEM support, or I could probably find OEM parts for that and replace that in the Switch. But I'm pretty sure the charging harness is deep, deep, deep in there. It might even be soldered right onto the board, and if it is, then, you know. Nintendo has used the same 1-900 support number since the NES. I called the one on the NES, and it was the current one. Nintendo of America is a fascinating company. Consider buying a light. I want a Switch, but network won't allow me to get a regular one. Should I wait? My network? I like playing docked a lot. I value docking too much to get a light. Oh, net worth? Oh, you don't have the money? Yeah, that's the problem too, is the Switch market is bonkers right now. It's kind of a bummer too, because I was hoping my current Switch model which I'm awfully attached to, you know. May I post a YouTube link for Switch repair? Sure, yeah. I develop attachments to like hardware. Like I'm attached to my keyboard, I'm attached to my mouse, I'm attached to my computer case. My PS3 is like the one I bought on launch day. My Switch is the one I bought on launch day. I have memories of like playing Breath of the Wild on that. So I'd like to keep it alive if possible. Whoop. Faulty charge port, yeah. That's what I'm hoping. Remove the motherboard, replace charge port. Okay, maybe it is just charge port then. Yeah, maybe maybe tonight I'll just order a new part. The good news is that gives me the ironclad, like maybe an excuse is the wrong word, but I have to wait until the part gets here. Oh no, that guy's gonna claim me. He's gonna claim me and sue me and take my whole Twitch empire. Whatever, he won't get my Switch. Okay, I mean, I've taken the Switch apart plenty of times, so that at this point it's not a big deal. And if the charging cradle or the charging apparatus is a removable part, and by the sounds of it from that YouTube description it totally is, then that's not an issue at all. That'll, like, at some point, and this is the real big thought, is at what point is it so Frankenstein that it's not even the console you fell in love with anymore? Found my old Game Boy Advance the other day and it still fucking works. Hell yeah! Get an afterburner in that thing and enjoy some hard gaming. Actually, the SP is the real way to go, but Game Boy Advances are sturdy as fuck. Nintendo hardware is usually solidly built. I guess they've had more issues than usual with the Switch, but I think that's just due to the fact that it has so many interlocking parts that are meant to be used over and over and over again. Okay, I gotta use the restroom. The boba has entered my system and it wants to find somewhere to go, so I'll be right back. Yo, I'm back. Hey, I'm back. Yeah, Rogan, I'm sorry about that. I keep... This is like a relic of something awful forum culture. Is the, oh, it's okay. It's just, oh, okay. No, I think, yeah, not safe for work is the acronym most people identify and use. Not work safe is just one that I'm kind of more familiar with, I guess, but that's just due to... Wait, so did it... Wait, what's my ammo cap right now? Because if I only got 2 shells for the ammo upgrade, that's pretty weak. I want to test this here. Yeah, it's 2! 2! That's not much at all. Oh wait, did I not? I bought an ammo upgrade, didn't I? That's it for work makes me think porn. Yeah, that's the idea. But it can also be like violent or like racist. Just like not work safe / not safe for work is a good catch-all for, like, I don't know. Maybe not stuff you'd show your mom, but things that won't get other people fired if somebody happens to click the wrong thing at work, you know? I don't need that, actually. What if you work in the porn industry? I mean, there's got to be a time and a place, right? Maybe not. I'm trying to think of a situation. What if you're, like, in a meeting at your porn job and they just announced a lot of layoffs and your monitor just has the widest gape ever, and you're just like, yeah, good. That wouldn't be appropriate. Sir, yes, sir. 20 people are losing their jobs today. Can you please stop watching Battle Gaper 5? Ow.
The betrayer's life signal is nearby.
Oh shit, Caged Money. I'm sorry. I don't think I ever thanked you for gifting out subs. Thank you for that. I think you might have hit in the middle of a couple, but... Viewbot, thank you for the Prime sub. Yeah, I'm trying to parse that
Sensors and artillery.
message in chat. Are those shotgun shells on your arms? No. They are beers. You already covered it? Well, I'm covering it again. Thank you. You get a special double thank you. God, it's so good.
I told you all to leave me here.
Coming home with the ham.
I am where I belong.
Mister?
Saving your people will not bring you peace. Only make the burden you carry worse.
Ooh. Hey, heck yeah.
And now you see
How is quarantine life treating me?
yourself.
It could be a lot worse.
People's time now
I'll
to
say
keep
that.
its, just as it was mine.
I'm getting a little crazy. It's starting to settle in for me a bit. I miss hanging out with people.
Hear me, Slayer.
I miss going out and doing
His heart
things.
is laid to rest, and his soul will be at peace.
I miss events, breaking up the
You're
routine.
mine.
There's been a lot of that lately, but just in general. It feels... I don't mind bursts of inactivity, you know, video games and all that. But this is... It's starting to stretch on to the point where it's like time is slipping away. And that's starting to stir something very deep and very sad in me. Is that it's looking like this is going to be a chapter of my life, not just an insane period of my life. Maybe. I know that hopefully things were looking like the situation was at least understood,
The extraction
which is better.
identified.
You know,
Will
that's
mark its location on your HUD.
that's a step, but I miss commuting. I honestly like that. Had separation between work and home combined with ample opportunities to get a cheeseburger. Yeah. Listen to a couple of things. There's depending on your commute too. Whoa, that's a big gun on that dude's back. That's awesome. There's also something just meditative about driving. You know, I think it does. I would imagine it does. Oh, okay. Oh shit. Yeah, this goes off as soon as you land. I would imagine it does help people mentally separate. So yeah. It's what's weird is I was kind of like violently changing my life circumstance right as all this was breaking out. So I was already kind of like mentally preparing for some kind of a change. Why did I do that? Why did I dash there? Okay. Hold on, I gotta not talk for a second. No. Oh, no. Okay. This arena is so weirdly shaped. Still don't think I've ever died to an environmental hazard yet. I would like to keep that record. How did that Arachnotron keeps disappearing? It's driving me crazy. Huh. Okay, there you are. Now I'm gonna go get that rampage. Still not dead. What the fuck? Okay, okay. I was gonna use you as a stepping stone, but that's okay. I don't have anything. Got 6 shells, okay. Oh, now I've got 3 chainsaw. Alright, good. Where's your dumbass? There you are. Denuvo's trying its best. Denuvo's hacking my game. Denuvo teamed up with Jeff Bezos. Whoever wins, we lose. Wow. Ooh, no, not quite done yet. They kind of have like little Quake guy grunts. Ugh. Ooh. Okay. I tend to listen to your streams as I drive home from work. Andrew, I've done that with streams and stuff like that, yeah. That's kind of the new form of podcast. Or it's a form of that. It's just like a little companion. A little life partner. Used up all your your luck for this run in one arena. Yeah, butthole's gonna have to be extra tight now. Extra tight butthole. Wait, oh, it's this one. Whew. Wow. I thought, man, there was a minute there where I was like, yeah, it's gone. Just give it up. I've learned, like, other people hit that point, right? Like, I've hit it a couple of times where I just stop and I'm like, why did I do that? It's like, until you lose, you haven't lost, so might as well keep trying. It's something I'm trying to train out of myself. Like that second time I fell into the lava, I just wanted to be like, bro. No, it's my lava now.
The hub has several areas locked off due to power constraints.
Exactly, toe cutter. That's why the emote's there. It's because I never die in anything. Ever. Ever. The most revolutionary games of the last 10 years. Ooh. Wii Sports. Minecraft. Fortnite. Pokemon Go.
Re-establishing power to core and supplementary systems.
It's revolutionary games. Like League of Legends? That was the last 10 years, right? Just barely? Maybe not quite?
Once fired, the bomb will douse nearby enemies in freezing gases. You'll have to manage
Wii Sports.
the launcher to fire
Did I not say Wii Sports, or?
or frag grenades.
Jericho, thank you. Oh, that was more than 10 years ago? Yeah, you're right. Damn. It's when announced that your girl here has made her own homemade kimchi today, and it's, well, I've had better, but now I know how to ferment food. It was stewing in that jar for a week now. Interesting. Axel style. I feel like making kimchi, really good kimchi, is got to be a black art. I don't know. Like I've had jarred stuff that's pretty good and consistent in quality, but sometimes at some restaurants, like, it's just like just the perfect amount of, it's like still got that like carbonation to it, so it's got that like that tongue bite mixed with the like chili, and then like the cabbage is like thick and just chewy but just limp enough to have that great texture. Man, kimchi's so good. Kimchi's so good. It's funny too because once I made the connection, I was like, wow, it basically has it's a variant of like the flavor profile and the texture of chips and salsa. It's got that crunch, it's got that spice, and you can eat it forever, except in kimchi's case, it's actually really, really, really good for you. What am I supposed to do now? Oh, that's right, the Ripitorium. Which isn't here. I 9,000 IQ removed my compass because I wanted it to be immersive. Doom's not a game where you can get lost, I said. For some reason, this ship, I don't get lost in many places. I actually feel like I can follow 3D maps pretty closely, but hub areas confuse me. Like multi-leveled circular hub areas. And that seems to be a common thing in games now. Which I'm not complaining about. It's more like, the more this happens, the more I'm reminded that I get lost in like circular multi-story arenas pretty easily. Don't have Korean food delivery here, you're killing me. You don't have any grocery stores either? I mean, can't get it right now, but yeah, man, always have kimchi in the fridge. There's to me, like, there's some food staples where it's like there's zero downside to eating this ever. Yeah, I thought that was one of the challenges. Come on. Did it just not ping? What was it? Destroyer Blade mod. Oh, it's a new week. Oh. It's a new week. Well, I mean, I got my skin, so who cares? I don't really have to worry about any of these anymore. I don't remember what's left. I'll have to check at the end of the next level, which I will definitely get to. Whoops. Fuck. No one's allowed to hit me in my repertorium. There. Just spent 15 months in Korea, can't confirm. Oh. Just made a batch of tapache last week. It's cool, never tried it before, but made pineapple upside down cake and figured I'd try it. Cool. I don't even know what tapache is, but it sounds wonderful. And yeah, if you made a pineapple upside down cake, that's pretty sick. I have not messed with baking at all. A little bit, like just a tiny bit. I think for a lot of connected reasons to what I've talked about before, a lot of my cooking efforts lately have been into like grilling meat and like roasting and preparing vegetables. It's a fermented pear cider kind of situation. That sounds amazing. That sounds so wonderful. Baking is pretty great. It really is. Baking is straight up divine. Baked goods, I feel like, cut to your soul in a way that tells you that like something's magical there, and it's so simple. And it's one of those like as I've casually referenced before, I'm reading this like philosophic book about technology. And it talks about how like technology has no end. In fact, it has the opposite of an end. Technology expands geometrically. So the discovery of one thing leads to 5 more discoveries. Each of one could be one of those like amazing nodes, like, you know, internal combustion engine or electricity. Those are nodes that like explode out in a million ways. And 1 or 2 of those pathways themselves become their own, but all the explosions keep happening. It's kind of the runaway or the exponential effect of refining tech. Anyway, I feel like baking is one of those. The discovery of baked goods and breads and leavening bread has just like its implications on food and thus the human condition were so broad that's kind of what I like to marvel at, is how wonderful our lives are because that one thing happened at that one time. Yeah, I definitely want to save for that. Okay. I guess it probably happened a lot. That's what, and then I go around to being bummed out when I'm like, man, how many people discovered bread and then died before it was written down and passed along and shared? How many like amazing tools and machines have been invented by people and their names just disappeared in time? Oh yeah. That smell 10 or so seconds after steak hits a hot grill or skillet is 11 out of 10 experience. Yeah. Oh, South American tanuki. Do not worry about it. Okay. Now can I do it? Can I beat Cultist Base? I feel like I am getting a little more results by actually focusing during difficult fights instead of just kind of feeling like my body will automatically play the game. That is not effective. That is not effective training. We're not gonna beat the Russians in the Doom Eternal Olympics this way. If our champions do not focus on the game. I don't know if it's a good staple with 0 downsides, but damn, I love cream cheese crackers and jalapeno jam. Could be worse. There are 2 revenants. Damn it. This is an interesting situation to be in. Fuck. well, he bailed me out of it. That was unorthodox, but everything died anyway, so who cares? Actually, what are the weekly? Maybe I can farm something here. Chain gun, destroy blade mod. Destroy your blade mod. Oh, that's the other add-on that I've never touched for that. I don't know if you ever said before, do you smoke weed, prefer sativas over indicas or vice versa? I've never. If you give me a blind smoke test, I would not be able to tell you what strain is what. I felt different effects from different strains, but nothing where I could like savor the bouquet and be like, yes, it has these elements of a sativa and this of an indica. So maybe I'm not paying attention, or I haven't been educated properly. That's what most people say. Yeah, that's where I'm at. I'm not now, and with the level of experience I've had, can't perceive getting to that point. I did talk with somebody once in a dispensary, shockingly, who like came with their notes. They would actually write down notes about their experience with everything. I chatted with them for a bit, and they were basically like, yeah, if you're like getting oils or whatever, you don't know what's in there. Like there's no way to track it. But him with the actual plant, he would like get specific strains and try and do specific things. So I appreciated it. He had like a spreadsheet in his hand. Weed nerds are the worst. He was pretty chill, but I can't say that I can see myself becoming an enthusiast at that level. Good take. Vaping weed lets you actually taste it and get a dry herb vape for like $80. Oh yeah. I've tried that. I've tried one of those. I don't have one, but it was a decent experience.
The health beast is somewhere in this facility. I cannot pinpoint his exact location at this time.
It's fascinating because that hit differently than smoking, hit differently than edibles, and hit differently than vaping. It's crazy. Oh yeah, Nick? Well, I mean, there's always hope. Like, I was hoping it would be a matter of time at some point. Like, once states start seeing those revenues figures and they're like, oh my god. And wait, crime went down? Like, oh, you'd like to believe once the math is out there that the issue becomes, pretty clean cut, but man. People got their things. Have you played Onimusha Dawn of Dreams? Seemed like a game you'd like. Is that the, I played Onimusha. I don't know specifically which one Dawn of Dreams is. I like Onimusha. Have you seen Midnight Gospel yet? No. What is that? There are a lot of things in this world I haven't done. Oh, the smell? I mean, yeah. We're civilized now. We vape. Smell goes, like, smell can be there, but it goes away in, like, 5 seconds. Also, it's cyberpunk as hell. I'm gonna say it. Vaping's pretty fucking cyberpunk. When you get your goddamn, like, stim, you grab your goddamn inhalable stim to play, like, virtual reality games. That's something you can do right now. It's real. It's here. That's what it is. Why would you fight the future?
The Slayer has arrived. All mortally challenged personnel, please be advised.
This is what all those dumb movies told us we'd have. So just revel in it. I've been talking to a guy for 3 days. Texted me he loved me. I'm worried. Ooh. Yeah. That's fast. Did he say he loves you, or was it just like... Is there a way in context that it could be, like, way less serious than him, like, pledging his soul to you right now? Wait, who smokes cigarettes? Oh, somebody who's... I'm guessing somebody who's not good about it. Wouldn't a stim be an upper, not a downer? It would. I mean, that they make nicotine. That's kind of where my head was going with that. The downer shit, I guess, it's still cool that that's a vape, but I feel like if you're going, like, that should be like something that amps you out, and you can still do it. But you're right. You're right. It's funny, Akiva, because that was actually in the back of my head while I was singing. I was like, it just feels more, yeah, Jack into the weed tricks. I feel like weed vapes are more like they have the energy more of the like opium caterpillar from Alice in Wonderland, and that's a little less cyberpunk. A little less. Come and get it. Come and get it, fat boy. I don't think that guy leaves the bridge, though. I think he's just up there. That was a pretty clean way to do that room, though. That's been much choppier before. Oh, no, he comes down. Okay, well, screw it. Okay, I like that. I hope I remember to do that next time. Messages followed as, I had a good time, me too, man, love you. Ooh, okay. It's possible he's just pretty liberal with that word as a goodbye. Little weird. Maybe not crazy. I don't know. Let's stew on it. Talk to him online again and see what the temperature is. If he seems chill, okay, but if he seems overly familial, then that's rough. Yeah, that's... I would try not to overthink it, but I would say definitely, like, file that away. Be like, alright, we're gonna be looking for that next time. Or, hey, if it... I don't know. I have the luxury of not having a lot of people profess their love to me after 3 days, but I know that's kind of a dude thing. God bless you, lonely dudes. Sometimes it can get a little creepy, though. I know, I was there. So, trying to be very, very aware of that. I don't have to deal with that, but it's totally a thing. I don't know. I would hate for somebody to be the, I'd say victim is a rough word, but for like a mistake or like an accidental auto reply or a slip of the tongue or something. I'd hate for that to, like, you know, ruin what could be a good thing. Maybe it wasn't a good date though, or even if it was, you didn't even say that. Man, this music though. Sorry, this music is real good. Yeah, maybe don't say that to people you just met, but I don't know. People come from weird backgrounds and have weird... People are weird. And they can be weird in some very basic and inoffensive ways. And maybe that's just a basic and inoffensive weird thing. Maybe. Oh, you texted back, thanks man, love you too, hoping it was just a friendly thing? Uh-oh. That's escalate. Ooh, now it just got spicy. I would not have said it back. Yeah, me neither, especially if it if it made you feel uncomfortable, but okay. Hey. Thank you for ratcheting up the tensions a little bit there. That's good pacing. Now I'm invested. You got me. Season 2. I'll sign up for Netflix for that. All right. Come and get it. Oh, you guys are gonna... So mad. Ah, you shut off my helmet. That was my favorite helmet. You son of a bitch. I mean, the Lost Souls should probably sound... They should sound exactly like Skeletor, right? And they're just mad. Boy, they're mad. Well, I guess everyone's mad to a degree, but I feel like Revenants are extremely mad. I mean, the lore of a Revenant is that the rocket pods are grafted on while they're alive, so that the brain can connect to them properly, which means they're in phenomenal anguish all the time, all the time. A YRV got banned for excessive horny? Wow. You must have been extremely horny. Because, I've seen some phenomenal spikes of hornies in this chat, which is not inviting it now. That's, you can't put that bull back in the pen once it gets out. That's metal as shit. Yeah, Nitro. Yes. Most things about Doom are metal as shit. You'll find if you peek beneath the surface too far. It is extremely like. People were talking about this before. How it's basically Warhammer level, where sometimes the amount of metal is so absurd it's ridiculous. Still not as mad as Doom Guy? No. Doom Guy's so pissed off he doesn't even talk anymore. Like, for real. He used to talk a little bit. He would say angry things, and then he just stopped. And that's when everyone got really scared. They were like, why doesn't he talk anymore? Nothing but demon killing left. I always feel like an idiot here. I never remember what they want me to do. What? Oh, yawning. Did the boba do nothing? To refresh my spirits. What am I... Oh, right. Oh, that's right. You have to hit that weird bumper. Yeah. I don't know why. I don't know why that one. Oops. Okay. Yeah, I don't have anything. Hold on. Got it. Wait. Here we go. There we go. What's up?
So this is now available?
Yeah.
Do we just try to... No? Okay.
Nah, I don't think we need it.
Okay.
Oh yeah. The Stardies video? Yeah, it's so good. Oh yeah, I got a new skin for my rocket launcher. It's like caution tape and skull. Well, the skulls are always there, but... What's 4 rockets to take out one of these boys? Fuck! I just thought the cooldown hadn't hit yet. That is not why I didn't shoot. Fuck. Fucking hell. Okay. I'm really not hitting my shots though. Something I gotta work on. Really nice to have more dash. I'm just trying to pick off these big boys. They're stupid big guns. Alright. Oh, and I forgot I had this. Okay. That was probably turned out better for me. If I'm being honest. What? There we go. Huh. That got a little dicey for a second. Yeah, I live in a house. It's beautiful. It's wonderful. It's everything you could hope for. But I've lived in apartments for a long time. I'm very thankful for this place. This game looks clean. Yeah, Foolish Skater. This game is awesome. I really like this game. Oh, that's right. I gotta do the thing. Huh. What kind of lawnmower you got? I don't own this house, so the owners cover a service to come and take care of the lawn. Huh. So now this is interesting because I have a room, but I've already burned it, so it's like taking up a rune slot that I can't use. Let's see here. That was 2, maybe? Or the glory kill from further away, maybe? Speed boost, maybe? Glory kills faster. Might be good. Riding mowers are better than 0 turns? That seems like a pretty hot take. That seems hot. That seems hot to me. I wrote all the copy for a website called 0 Turn Lawnmowers once. Copywriting? Oh man. I've done a little bit of that kind of work. I'm guessing, Jay Rickle, you have a... Or is it Junior Ickle? Holy crap. I never even thought about it. Do you have like a weird knowledge of 0 Turn motors now? Hot take, who gives a shit? It's grass. Oh, the hottest take of all. Okay, now we got, now we got goddamn whiplashes. Okay. Fuck. Fuck. No, don't stick on the wall. I should not be alive right now. Oh! I should definitely not be alive right now. Wow. Oh, man. Oh. Shanosaurus, thank you for the raid. 17 minutes ago, I'm sorry. Ludi McShooty69. God, what a great name. Thank you for gifting 5 subs in chat. Make sure to say thank you if you got a nice little sub. Or maybe say thank you anyway. You're just, you're giving me money to donate to charitable causes to make me look better, so. Thank you for funding my, my public image, buffing fund. Let's see, remote, yeah, lock on. That's the good stuff. Now, the way that sales pitch should stop is thank you for contributing to generous causes in your communities, or my communities rather. The Los Angeles community thanks you. Let's see here. Yeah, that seems really good too. Boink. I'm so sick of hot take and fight me and come at me and change my mind. Can we just have reasonable take and I'm open to change? Brian, yeah. I'm cool with it because I want to say 95% of the time those things are said in jest these days. Ooh. Boba. So hold on. Let me check this. Okay, I mean, we'll let that fly, but what I want to be mindful of is, like, right now, a lot of people are going to be mad about a lot of things. Try not to use chat as a place to spread your particular brand of activism. I mean, what you linked is totally fine, but I don't want it to turn into, like, a non-stop series of, like, of things that people should sign up for to support. I can get a little intense. I wish I could track the response, but I gotta not die for a minute. Got stuck on his lip. Just needs a bib. Fuck. Ooh. Okay. Okay, cool. Thank you, Boba. Appreciate your understanding. I know it's a rough time, and it's clear that you care a lot about that, so. I never want to ask somebody to not talk about what they care about, but... Could you pop, please? No? Okay, we're just not gonna do that then. Fuck! Oh, boy. Okay. Oh, I do have lock on now. Forgot about that. Ah, it's so nice. Oh my god, it's so beautiful. Rozzy, thank you for the cheer. Fuck. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Fuck. No! Woo! Okay, so breaking line of sight, you lose a lock on, even if it's just for a second. These are good things to know! I don't like you being there, man. It'd be a lot cooler if you weren't there. Okay, what are we dealing with now? Shit. Nah, I'm here now. Great. He's not dead? Ooh. There we go. Yeah, speed up can turn stairs into ramps, which can be a little weird to deal with. I feel like this level is the first really big hurdle. Yeah, it is. I mean, this is the level where you finally have everything. You got dash, you got a couple of guns, you got some mods, you got the super shotgun, you got the meat hook. Like, there's nothing really they add after this. This is like when the game finally becomes the game. Which is tough because that means you have to start like changing how you play. There's a certain way you move and shoot when you don't have dash that suddenly you kind of have to switch tracks. Which can be tough. That existed in 2016 as well, but it wasn't as harsh because of the difference between not having dash and all the items wasn't as important. Oh shit. God, I love that sound effect. It's also a really long level. It's really long. It's like there's like so many different kinds of arenas and enemy comps and combat situations in this one level. I feel like it really is, yeah, it really is sort of the wake-up call of the kind of game that Doom is going to be. You love the gulp? Yeah. Gulp. That's... Cacodemons truly are a treasure.
Your salvation lies in his destruction. The myth of the Slayer's strength is exposed now to us. Can you see it, brothers? He has lost the resolve to continue.
Is that... Are you thinking?
His soul. I must survive this. Protect me in my time of need, and you will secure your place in the new world.
He's definitely getting tired, guys. Wow, look, he's slowing down. Oh wow, yeah. We throw a few more demons at him, he'll be out. He'll just fall asleep. So anyway, I need you guys to keep worshiping me.
Your super shotgun is nearby, a relic from your past. The priests have kept it hidden from you in this remote location.
So I guess that means it is the super shotgun from Doom 2. I never even thought about it that way. Ow. Why do I keep forgetting there's lost souls in there? Remember this part from the drunk stream? Yeah, this arena down here is a hell of a thing. It's a hell of a thing. For real. Like... This stuff down here, I think, kind of, even on a level design sense, outdoes a lot of Doom 1 and 2. And Doom 1 and 2 got really crafty with the mechanics they had available to them. Doom 2 especially.
Attention, all
Or like this tight arena with the spiked walls and the cue balls here.
Please proceed with...
And then the fucking fire. And also it looks cool. Can't discount that. Just a good set piece. Alright. Oh. Fuck you and your dodge. Oh no! Oh, that's bad, that's bad, that's bad! That was a bad time to be locked into a... Oh, glory kill. Wow. Damn, okay. Man. Yeah, while the glory kill was happening, those dudes spawned in and they, like, both moved in front of the cue balls. Oh, okay. I gotta think about that. Because usually, my default thinking is if it's the last enemy, you siphon as many resources out of it as you can get. But I gotta be aware of multiple phases now. Can't say it didn't warn you. It's a bit of an F. Base Firefire, thanks for the 10 subs. 10 gift subs. Damn. Appreciate you. I'm gonna hang it up there. I'm learning. I feel like I'm still picking up stuff. I've been feeling that. I've been feeling the pressure from JCE. I just said don't link things, and now you're asking to link something. And oh, okay, never mind. It's a joke. I didn't get that far. Okay. Sorry. I jumped the gun. Yes, you can link that. JC, you can link your Venmo to make up for it. Thank you. Hey, it's Boom. And yeah, I like to think it's a cool environment to hang out in. Cult of Space ends a lot of runs. Yeah. Yeah, I can see the pressure being let off until, gosh, what's the next pain point? There's a few. I can think of a few. Anyway, I guess that'll do it for tonight. Thanks for watching. Yeah, the improvement process, I can feel it. I can feel it taking root, and I'm enjoying it, so good stuff. I'll find somebody to raid, you know, and go say hi. Alright, thanks for watching. See you later. Oh, sorry, real quick. Are the donations going towards charity for Black Lives Matter? In a way, yes. I'm not doing any drives. Like, everyone's doing drives right now, which is great. I feel like those bases are covered. I'm just probably gonna donate another lump sum, so kinda. I know that feels weird, but alright. I don't really know. Like, I'm not gonna tell you to give me money because I'll give it to somebody eventually, but that'll be your call. All right. Have a good night, everyone.